Good morning, this is Alison. Welcome to Kids Yoga. Our theme today will be spring, looking at all things to do with nature and the weather. Okay, so you won't need anything really apart from a mat or a blanket or a towel and just enough space around you. Okay, great for families, so all the yoga poses are ideal for young and old. Okay, so we'll make a start. Okay, so we're going to start by standing up on our mat and just warm up our bodies first. Okay, so if you stand with your feet sort of hip width apart and just gently roll your shoulders back, just really trying to lift your shoulders up towards your ears and down. And while you're doing this, just take some nice deep breaths in and out. So when you're lifting your shoulders up, take a nice deep breath in, and when you're taking your shoulders down, breathe out. Okay, and then we're going to move the shoulders forward. Okay, so we're just mobilising these shoulder joints, ready to move our arms. Well done. Okay. And just one more, okay, and then we're just going to nod the head slowly forward, just really feeling a stretch on the back of the neck, and then taking the head slowly back. Just be careful if you have got any pain in your neck, don't take your head so far back, and then just gently over to the left, and back up, and over to the right. Okay, that's brilliant. And then get your hands, give your hands and your fingers a little wiggle. Wiggle the fingers, roll the wrists one way, and then the other. Brilliant, okay. Then placing the hands on the hips, just gently bend the knees and straighten. And again, bend the knees and straighten. Sit right back down in your bottom. That's great. Just really starting to warm up our legs now. Okay, that's one more. Brilliant. And then lift one foot off the floor and just do little circles. Don't worry if you hear any cracking going on, that's perfectly normal. And wiggle your toes. See how much you can wiggle your toes. And then the other foot. Circles one way. And then the other. That's brilliant, wiggle those toes. That's great. Okay, then place your hands at your heart space and take a nice deep breath in and stretch as tall as you can. Try and touch the ceiling. And take a nice deep breath in and breathe out. Bring the hands down and slowly come down towards the floor, knees bent, maybe touching the floor, maybe touching your legs, okay, but plenty of knee bend, and just hold it here for a moment, taking a couple of nice big deep breaths in and out. And slowly rise up. Okay, so we're going to start off with a breathing practice first called gorilla breath, okay. So this will really get lots of air into your lungs, just really energise you, okay. So stand with your feet a little bit wider apart, okay. Just shake your arms for a little moment, okay. And what you're doing is you're taking a nice deep breath in, raising the arms above the head, little back bend, and as you breathe out, blow out all the air and let your arms just flop down, okay. So you follow me now. Nice deep breath in, plenty of knee bend, stretch up to the ceiling, arch back slightly, and as you breathe out, blow all that air out. And again, nice deep breath in, breathing in, stretch nice and tall, and breathe out. One more, breathe in, nice big deep breath in, and breathe out. Okay, so come up very slowly, so you should feel nice and energized now, okay? So, to start our practice, we're going to do some sun salutations. As spring is here now, we'll be seeing the sunshine more. So we're going to start off with some sun salutations. So we'll start at the top of our mat, okay. Feet together, okay. Hands at your heart space. Take a nice deep breath in and stretch up to the ceiling. And as you breathe out, stick your bottom out behind. Stretch down towards the floor. Okay, breathe out. Take a nice deep breath in, hands on the fronts of the shins and look forward. So you want to make a nice flat back. Just imagine you're like a number 7. That's brilliant. Okay, tummy in and breathe out, come down. Okay, then we're going to take our left leg back, place the knee on the floor, okay, like so. And place your hands on your knees and just have a nice stretch here, or you could place your hands at your heart space and stretch up, having a nice deep breath in. And breathe out. Okay, so you take your right knee back. Okay, so you're in tabletop now. So we'll do a couple of cat and cows here. Okay, so first of all, drop your tummy to the mat, stretch your head and your chest and look forward. Take a nice deep breath in. And as you breathe out, take your chin towards your chest. Can you look at your tummy? Really arch your spine. And again, take another nice deep breath in, stretching forward, lifting the chest, lifting the head. And breathe out, chin to chest, really rounding, really spreading those shoulder blades out. Well done. Okay. Then come down to the floor now. Okay, coming down to the floor gently. Come up onto your forearms. We're going to do Sphinx pose and just push down into the hips, push down into the forearms, lifting the head and lifting the chest and looking forward. And take a nice deep breath in and out. Well done. Okay. And again, nice deep breath in and out. Well done. Okay, so we're going to come back up to our tabletop now, and then we're going to take the left leg forward again. So back to our lunge where we were at the beginning. Okay, stretch up, breathing in and breathing out. And then take the back foot to meet the front foot. Back in our forward fold, curling the head, plenty of knee bend if needed. Take a deep breath in, hands on the shins, look forward. And drop down again on the out breath. And slowly coming up, hands together, stretching up, perhaps a little back bend. And breathing out. Okay, so we'll do the right leg now. So I'll turn around this way so you can see my right leg. Okay, so standing nice and tall, yogis. Hands at the heart space, take a nice deep breath in. Breathing out, sticking at the bottom, lengthen the spine, coming down to the floor, curling forward. Nice deep breath in, hands on the shins, looking forward. Remember your number 7. And breathe out, coming down. Okay, so we're going to take our right leg back now, so knee on the floor. Okay, so we're nice and lifted in our low lunge. Taking a nice deep breath in, stretching up. And breathe out, coming back down. Can you remember what comes next? Yes, our cat and our cow. Okay, so tabletop, take a nice deep breath in, drop the belly towards the floor, stretch the head and the chest forward. And as you breathe out, chin to chest, rounding the shoulders. Can you see your belly button? Breathing out. We'll do another one. Breathe in, stretching forward. So really exercising the spine now. Really waking up the spine. That's it, breathing out. Okay. Then we're coming back down to the floor. Elbows in. That's it. And again, up to our Sphinx, or we can do Cobra this time. So in Cobra, your hands are by your shoulders, your elbows back. You really focus on pushing your hip bones into the mat, tops of the feet into the mat, taking a nice deep breath in, lifting up, and as you breathe out, come down. Okay, should we do it again? Okay, nice deep breath in, pushing up, And on the breath out, coming down. Okay, so pushing ourselves back towards our heels. Okay, we're going to take this right foot back again, back into our low lunge. Get yourself nice and centred, stretching up, nice deep breath in. And breathe out. So we're going to take our back foot to meet our front foot now, back in our forward fold. Plenty of knee bend if needed. And deep breath in, looking forward in our number 7s. And breathe out, coming back down. Breathe in, hands together, stretching up, nice little back bend. And hands back to our heart space. Well done. So we've done some sun salutations. So you should feel a lot more awake now, okay, and a lot warmer. Okay, so we're going to do a balance now. So we're going to do tree. Okay, so I thought, as it's the theme of spring, we'll do a tree in bloom. So first of all, if you just place your feet hip width apart, just wiggle your toes a moment and just really feel the ground beneath you. Imagine that your feet are like roots, and those roots are travelling deep into the earth, just helping to make you strong and still and grounded. Okay, well done. Palms facing forward. Just stand up nice and tall. Just imagine that you've got some nice coloured ribbon coming out from the crown of your head, just really stretching you up so your neck's nice and long. Try and relax your shoulders. Nice deep breaths in and out. That's it. Really pull up through the fronts of your thighs. That's it. Well done. Okay. So we're on our mountain pose, ready to go into our tree pose. So in tree pose, we take all our weight into the right leg. Okay. So with the left foot, you can just place the heel of the foot against the ankle. Or if you're feeling quite balanced, you can take your foot off the floor. Okay. Or even higher, if that's what you want to do. Okay. And you're opening this hip a little bit. It helps if you just really tighten up and firm your bottom muscles, and that helps to open up the hips a little bit more. So once you're here, you've got to really concentrate, okay? You can place your hands at your heart space to start off with. Find yourself a spot, in yoga we call it a drishti point, a spot in front of you that you can stare at, that will help you to balance and focus, okay? And now as we're trees in bloom, can you imagine your tree growing? Growing, growing. And can you imagine the buds on the branches? So I'm making my hands in the shape of a bud, and I'm raising my arms up above my head. And you can imagine that your tree any moment is going to explode into blossom. It could be any colour you want, pinks, purples, yellows. Just imagine your buds opening and the blossom coming out. So if you can imagine your blossom, your arms of your blossom just coming out. And can you hold it here, taking a nice deep breath in and out. Don't worry if you wobble. That's great. Okay, you can hold onto a wall if you want to, if you find it easier. Okay, we're going to drop the arms now, and we're going to lower the leg. Well done. Okay, give your legs a shake. So we'll do the other side now. Okay, so back in our mountain pose. Feet nice and grounded, chest lifted, palms facing forward. Just imagine those roots again, okay? And then take it all the weight into the left foot this time, then right heel against the left heel, or lifted. Okay, get your buds ready. Okay, and you're starting to grow your tree. Don't forget to breathe. Stretch high as you can. Your tree is growing and the buds are about to burst into blossom. Any colour you like. Mine is going to be purple because that's my favourite colour. Okay, holding it there. Relax those shoulders, nice deep breaths in and out. And stare at your drishti point. Don't worry if you wobble, that's perfectly fine. 2 more deep breaths in and out. Well done. Okay, now I'm going to lower the arms and take the foot down. Okay, well done. Give your legs a shake. That's great. Okay, so we're going to do lightning pose now. Okay, so we've got the sunshine, we have the rain, and we occasionally have thunderstorms because as the weather's getting warmer as spring goes on, we might get a few thunderstorms. Okay, so we're going to do lightning pose. So if you stand with your feet hip width apart again, so in this posture you're bending at the knees and at the same time you're sticking your bottom back, almost imagining that you're going to sit on a chair, your imaginary chair, but you want to keep the chest nice and lifted. So as you're sitting back, okay, you want to sort of sit back into your heels as well. Your hands might just be resting on your knees, head and chest up, or you can place your hands at the heart space. So if you can you lift your toes off your mat and wiggle your toes, okay? So that just shows all your weights in your heels. You're tightening your tummy in, that's it, taking nice deep breaths in and out. So this lightning could be very, very big and very, very fierce. So you could stretch your arms above your head if you like. Can you bend a little bit lower as well? Holding it here, taking some nice deep breaths in and out. Imagine that lightning crashing, making all those crashing noises. Okay. 2 more deep breaths in and out. Well done, yogis. And relax. Slowly straightening the legs. That's brilliant. Okay. Well done. So now we've had the sunshine and the thunder and the lightning, we might get a rainbow afterwards. So we'll do rainbow posture. Okay, so you want to stand your feet wide, okay, and with your right foot, just turn your right toes out, okay, your left foot, just pigeon toe your feet in slightly, okay, so you're in a nice straight line. Again, nice and lifted through the waist. Okay, take some nice deep breaths in and out first. Okay, then you're taking your arms up. Okay, so imagine these are like your rainbows. Okay, so you're going to stretch your right hand as much as you can. As if imagine somebody's pulling you by the hand. Okay, when you can't go any further, you take that right hand down to your leg, and here's your rainbow coming. The left arm's coming over, your rainbow of many colours, holding it here. Maybe taking an inhale, taking your arm back, and exhaling, taking the arm back over. Just imagine those beautiful colours of a rainbow. I saw a rainbow the other day. Beautiful reds and oranges, and then hold it there, take some nice deep breaths in and out. Well done. And come back up, bring the right arm up as well. Okay, well done. So we're going to take the arms down, I'm going to swap the feet round now. So I'm taking my left toes out, pigeon toe my right foot in, okay, standing up nice and tall. Take a couple of nice deep breaths in and out, that's great. Arms out to the side, brilliant. Take a nice deep breath in and then stretch your left hand. Imagine somebody pulling you along. Okay, when you can't go any further, taking that left hand down to the left leg and the right arm. Here's your rainbow coming, that's it. Breathe in, taking the arm back, and breathe out. Well done. And breathe in, Taking the arm back, all those beautiful colours. And breathe out. So rainbow, you see the rainbow colours in the sky because when the sun comes out, when it's raining, you see all the colours in the raindrops. It's called the spectrum. So that's what you're seeing when you see a rainbow. Okay, last time, hold it here. Take some nice deep breaths in and out. Well done. Can you get a little bit lower? That's brilliant. Well done. And slowly coming up. Give your legs a shake. Okay, that's wonderful. So we're going to work our way down to sitting now. Okay, so perhaps we'll do a forward fold to come down to sitting. So feet together, hands at the heart space. Take a nice deep breath in, stretch as tall as you can. Remember that tree growing in the sun. And as you breathe out, bending the knees, coming down slowly into your forward fold. Hands to the floor. And then you can perhaps do a little curtsy behind to come down to the floor. Okay. So while we're sitting now, okay, we're going to do chick pose. So all those little chicks that have been born, those lovely yellow little fluffy chicks, will have a go at being chicks. So if you can remember how a little chick sounds, perhaps you can make the sounds as well. Okay, so with chick pose, you come up onto your toes, so you're crouching on your knees like this. So chicks are very small at this age, so you want to curl yourself around, okay? Curl yourself around, head down. Can you balance? It helps if you really pull your tummy in, and again you focus something on the floor, holding there. And chicks have got tiny little wings at this time, so perhaps you can have your little chick wings, taking them out by your sides, okay? Perhaps having a wave, waving your little chick wings, practicing when you're going to get ready to have a little fly, okay? And make those chick sounds. Hold it there, nice deep breaths in and out. That's brilliant. So those are our baby chicks, okay? One more deep breath. In and out. Okay, come back up, stay crouched because we're going to do frog now. So open your knees now, okay? You can keep your feet together, okay? So this is your frog pose. So I'm sure you all know how to make frog sounds, okay? So frogs start off life as little tadpoles, don't they? First little eggs, and then they become little tadpoles where they grow their tails, and then their legs, and then their little front legs, and then they gradually lose their tails, don't they? And then they start to come out of the water and sit on rocks when they're a little bit bigger. Okay, so imagine you're a frog, you've got rid of your tail, you've grown up a bit, you're able to come out of the water and breathe out on land, okay? So you're sitting on your rock, okay? You can make your rock sounds if you want to. You can just press your upper arms just on the inside of your legs if you want to just give your legs a little bit more of a stretch, okay, and just hold it here. Well done, tummy in, that's it, well done. Great, some great looking little frogs, that's brilliant. Well done, okay. So to come out of the posture, just bring your knees together. Okay, that's brilliant, and come down. Right, okay. So we're going to do another rainbow, a smaller rainbow, because we're on our knees now. Okay, so I'm kneeling up. I'm going to take my left foot out. I'm going to plant my foot flat on the mat, okay, with your toes pointing forward, leg nice and straight, okay, and your knee that you're kneeling on, just make sure it's going straight down to the floor. That's great, okay. Then place your Left hand on your left leg. Stand up nice and tall and take this right arm. This is going to be your rainbow. Take a nice deep breath in, stretch up. And as you breathe out, bend over, sending your light rays over you in your rainbow. Rainbow of many colours, holding it there. And again, you could move your rainbow. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. One more. Inhale and exhale. Hold it there. Can you stretch over any more? That's brilliant. That's lovely. Deep breaths in and out. That's great. Okay. Coming out of it now. Taking the arm down. Okay, we'll swap over sides. Okay, so the right foot goes out, foot flat on the floor. Right leg nice and straight. Rise up through the waist. Take some deep breaths in and out before you start. Brilliant. Right hand on the right leg. Okay. Stretch the left hand up, nice deep breath in. And as you breathe out, you're stretching over at the waist. So you'll feel a lot of stretch up either side of your body as you're doing this. So you're really stretching out your muscles, which makes you nice and strong. Able to do all your other activities like playing football or netball or just running around in the garden. So we'll move our rainbow, nice deep breath in and breathe out. Deep breath in and breathe out. And another nice deep breath in and breathe out, and hold it there for a moment. Take a nice deep breath in and out. Feel those rib cages move. Well done. Brilliant. Okay, and take the arm down. Okay. So we're going to come into child's pose now. So this is your posture specially designed for children. Okay. So knees apart. You sit back on your heels. Take your fingers and stretch out along the mat. And now, if you can, take your head down towards the floor, or you could put it on a cushion if you like. Okay, just stretch there. So you'll feel a nice stretch in the back now. And if you want to, you can wiggle your fingers out even further to feel more of a stretch into the shoulders, which is really quite nice. And once you're here, taking some deep breaths in and out. That's wonderful. And another deep breath in and out. Well done. Okay, so slowly going to bring the hands in together. Okay, so I'm going to do caterpillar pose before I do butterfly. So caterpillars, we all know what caterpillars turn into, don't we? Butterflies. Okay, so in our caterpillar pose, okay, we're nice and long in the body, pressing our hip bones into the mat. Okay, head down. Okay, I'm going to take the arms behind us, and can you take a nice deep breath in and take the feet and the legs off the floor as well, and lifting the chest and the head as well, holding it there. You can wiggle if you want to, like a wiggly caterpillar. That's great, or you can keep still, you could be a still caterpillar. But once you're here, take some nice deep breaths in and out. And then let's have a little rest. Let's lower down. Place your hands on place your forehead on your hands for a moment. Just have a few breaths in and out here. And then we'll have another go. Okay, so this time perhaps we're going to interlace our fingers here. Okay, so take a deep breath in, lift your feet and your legs, and lift your head and your chest, still looking down at the floor. And can you try and lift your hands off your bottom a little bit? That's brilliant. Holding it there again, you can move your caterpillar, because caterpillars wiggle wiggle along, don't they? That's it, that's brilliant. Okay, and lower down. Again, placing your forehead on your hands. Nice few deep breaths. Okay, so that's brilliant. So our caterpillars turn into butterflies, don't they? So let's do butterfly pose now. I'm going to sit on a block, but you can sit against the wall if you want to with this. So sometimes it helps in this posture if you're sitting on a block. So you want the soles of your feet together. Okay, like so. Your knees out to the side. Okay, sit up nice and straight. Okay. Perhaps hands on the ankles. Take a nice deep breath in. And as you breathe out, just lean forward slightly. And you can apply pressure to the inside of your legs, sorry. Okay, and then take a deep breath in. Rise up. And as you breathe out, lean forward. Trying to keep the spine nice and straight. That's it. Breathe in. Stretching up. And breathe out. Stretch forward. That's lovely. I'm going to hold it here just for a few deep breaths in and out. That's it. Don't forget to breathe. Try and relax your shoulders. That's great. And then we can add some movement. So imagine your butterfly wings. So you could bring your knees together and take them apart. So you breathe in as you come together and breathe out. That's brilliant. Breathe in and breathe out. And breathe in and breathe out. Wonderful. Okay, so we'll just do one last posture. Okay, so we're going to do bridge. So I think of a story about the billy goat's gruff when I think about bridge. So you can imagine the billy goat's gruff going over the bridge to the other side to eat the lovely green grass in the meadow. Okay, so you can make your bridge as high as you want or as low as you want. So if you lie on your back, so really press your back into the mat, hands by the side of your body, bring your feet quite close to your bottom, okay? And what you do is you slowly take a deep breath in and you lift your bottom and your hips off the floor. So you're pushing down through your heels, you're pushing it up through your hips, holding it there in your bridge. I know some of you children like to do wheels, so if you want to do wheel at this time, you can. If you do want to make a little bit of a bigger bridge, you can interlock your fingers underneath and tuck your shoulders under, and that will help to push you up a little bit more to make a bit of a bigger bridge, okay?